if your joints feel older than you do. And most strength advice sounds like it was made for 25-year-olds. This video will show you the 5 exercises that help adults over 50 build real strength without wasting recovery or beating up the body. A lot of people over 50 do not need more variety. They need better choices. The problem is not age by itself. The problem is using exercises that demand more joint tolerance, more mobility, and more recovery than your body wants to give. That is why so many adults train hard and still feel fragile. They leave the gym more inflamed than improved. The right strength exercises after 50 should do 3 things at the same time. They should build muscle. They should reinforce positions your body can own. And they should give you strength that actually transfers into daily life. The first exercise is the goblet squat. This is one of the best lower body strength builders for adults over 50 because it teaches you how to squat with balance, tension, and control without immediately forcing you under a heavy bar. Holding the weight in front helps you stay more upright, keeps the torso organized, and usually makes it easier to find a cleaner squat pattern. Sit down between the hips. Keep the feet rooted, and stand up by driving through the floor instead of folding forward and hoping the representative works. The goblet squat builds the legs, trains the trunk, and improves your ability to lower and rise under control. That matters far beyond the gym. If you can squat well, you usually move better everywhere else too. The second exercise is the dumbbell Romanian deadlift. A lot of adults over 50 need stronger hips and hamstrings far more than they need random machine work. The dumbbell Romanian deadlift teaches the hip hinge, which is one of the most important movement patterns for protecting the back and building usable strength. Push the hips back, keep the dumbbells close to the legs, and lower only as far as you can maintain a strong spine and loaded hamstrings. Then stand back up by driving the hips through. This exercise builds the posterior chain, improves balance between the front and back of the body, and teaches you how to lift and carry things without turning every movement into a low back problem. Done well, it does not just make you stronger, it makes you safer. The third exercise is the incline push-up. Most people think of push-ups as a basic beginner movement, but for adults over 50, the incline push-up is one of the smartest upper body strength tools you can use. It trains the chest, shoulders, triceps, and trunk together while letting you control the angle and difficulty. That matters because strength should not come at the cost of shoulder irritation. Set your hands on a bench, a bar, or a sturdy surface high enough that you can keep the body straight and move smoothly. Lower under control, keep the shoulders from shrugging, and press away with intent. As you get stronger, lower the height gradually. This gives you a pressing exercise that can progress over time without forcing the joints into positions they cannot tolerate. The fourth exercise is the chest-supported row. Pulling strength matters just as much as pressing strength. Especially after 50, a lot of people lose upper back strength, scapular control, and posture because they spend too much time sitting and too little time training the muscles that hold the shoulders in a better place. The chest-supported row solves a lot of problems at once. Because your chest is supported, you can train the upper back and arms without asking the lower back to do unnecessary extra work. Pull the elbows back, squeeze through the upper back, and control the lowering phase instead of letting the weight drop. This exercise helps improve posture, shoulder stability, and pulling strength in a way that feels clean and sustainable. Strong rows support stronger shoulders, and stronger shoulders make almost every other lift feel better. The fifth exercise is the loaded carry. This is the exercise a lot of people overlook because it looks simple. It is not simple. It is brutally honest. A loaded carry trains grip, posture, trunk stability, and walking mechanics all at the same time. Pick up a pair of dumbbells or kettlebells. Stand tall, and walk with control. Do not lean. Do not rush. Do not let the weights pull you out of position. Carries teach your body how to stay organized under load while moving. And that is one of the most transferable forms of strength you can build after 50. Carry strength shows up when you move groceries, pick up luggage, climb stairs, or simply try to stay stable under fatigue. It is not flashy, but it may be one of the most valuable exercises in the entire program. Now here is where most people go wrong. They see a list like this and think the answer is to do more. More sets, more exercises, more random finishers. That is usually the wrong move. After 50, The quality of the exercise matters more than the size of the workout. You do not need 10 different movements fighting for your recovery. You need a few great exercises done with enough intent, enough control, and enough consistency to let adaptation happen. That is what makes these 5 so effective. Each one covers a major strength function. Squat, hinge, push, pull, carry. If your training includes those patterns and you progress them intelligently, you are covering the fundamentals that matter most. So what does that look like in practice? Start with 2 or 3 sets of each movement. Keep the reps controlled. Leave a little room before failure on most sets. Focus on clean positions first. Then add reps. Then add load. The goal is not to prove how much punishment you can survive in one workout. The goal is to build strength that still feels good next week. If the joints are calmer, your posture is stronger, and everyday tasks feel easier, the program is working. That is real progress. So if you want the 5 best strength exercises for adults over 50, start here. Goblet squat, dumbbell Romanian deadlift, incline push-up, chest-supported row, loaded carry. Master those, and you are not just exercising. You are rebuilding strength your body can actually keep. Subscribe for simple strength training after 50.